Something that I've never done in The Sims is play in the Forgotten Hollow neighborhood and also create a haunted house. And since Halloween is right around the corner, I thought now's a good time to do that. We're going to enter this 30 by 30 lot, Flendermass Bend, and see what I can create. Right, so here's our lot. Looks like we've got a creek behind it and then this creepy old bridge. We have some nice houses around. So what I was thinking is I'm going to build a small Victorian. And of course, every good Victorian needs a turret. There we go. I think I'm going to start with the roof. That's gorgeous. I like it. Actually need some poles and some stairs here before I choose the color scheme. So let's go with stairs first. Let's go ahead and put those poles literally everywhere. Don't ask me why it's going off the side of the house. I don't know yet. A layout, we don't have one. This is what we have so far. Now, it looks alright from the front, except for that. But the back is a bit boring. And then I think we'll use some of these. That looks cool. Other thing, we want the foundation. I didn't want to do all black for this build, but it's kind of turning out that way. I guess that's just what looks the best, isn't it? You're trying to do a spooky house. Right, now to fix this situation at the back, what are we going to do? It looks a bit better now that the freeze thing is on. Fritz? I don't know how to pronounce it. So that looks a bit better. I wanted a brick outside, but I think maybe most of the Victorians have some siding. Maybe I could keep the turret brick like it was the original turret of something else, and then they built the house around it. Cool. Now I want to go ahead and just put some windows on the turret. Great, so inside I want this turret to be incorporated in the living area, so we'll do that. Right, so put the stairs there. Front door has disappeared, so let's put that back in. Any second thoughts about that door? I don't know if I love it. It's just really small. Look, I'm sorry, I am gonna have to use this green one. I don't think it detracts too much of what we're going for. I think we'll make this like a kitchen dining area. Then I don't really know what to do over here. Right, so I know this is a super weird layout so far. What I'm thinking is you come through the front door, you can go upstairs. Upstairs will be the bedrooms. Down here will be like a little sitting room with a bar area, sort of. This hallway goes down just back out to the patio area. This can be a bathroom, and then this will be a combination kitchen and dining area, and then we will head upstairs. Actually, I forgot there's this little patio area over here too, so we'll add some doors. So upstairs we have 2 bedrooms. There's bedroom 1 here, and then this big bedroom here, which is bedroom 2, or the master. And then we have a small ensuite here, and this will be the main bathroom. So we've got the light green door, and then we have the dark green for the windows. I decided because the dark green here just has the wooden feature on the side, it just doesn't go with the rest of the house. So I'm going to keep it light green. Or should we go black? It's not really black, it's brown. I mean, even so, I think that does look better, to be honest. And what I'm going to do is just put a little fence around the property. Emphasis on the little. Not really fences for other properties, so it kind of seems weird that I'm fencing it in. I don't know if I should or not. Maybe I'll just fence the very front of the yard. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Just not too sure about this fence. I don't know how far it should go. It's more of like a feature piece for the front yard, I think. And then the backyard, whatever, it can be open. Generally I like to do terrain paint, but mine's been disappearing lately, so we might just go with some stones or something. So many pebbles, like so many. I was going to make this little room in here a bathroom, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to get rid of that. The bathroom that is going to be in this house is just going to be the upstairs bathroom, and then this area here is going to be a little study area. So first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and put down our floors. I'm going to get rid of this door and just replace it with another one. This little area over here, I'm thinking we'll have a galley kitchen. Maybe I'll get rid of this and just add an entire big one right there. And then I like that over the fridge instead of a small one. Also, the sink can go over here as well. We need a dining table. Since this is a 2-bedroom house, I assume we don't need a massive dining table. Potentially there could just be 3 people living here. So one like that could do, and then maybe 4 seats. Right, desk over here. It's definitely not enough room to fit it like that. And then we'll do a typewriter like this. I know it's got a computer screen, we're going to pretend it's a typewriter. This room over here is going to be a sitting room, and I want it to have a funky wallpaper. I quite like that. So yeah, this is literally just going to be a sitting room, so I'm going to pop some couches in. I imagine maybe they can host all their more important friends in this room. And then we can't forget the globe bar. Maybe a fake plant, but like an old fake plant. Something like this. Looks a bit raggedy. Right, I'll come back and clutter all of this, but this is basically the downstairs for now. And upstairs, we're going to have a master bedroom and then another bedroom and a main bathroom. And this was originally also going to be a bathroom, but I feel like for the age of the house, maybe en-suites aren't acceptable. Now, I think in older houses, having carpet the entirety of upstairs is socially acceptable, so I'm going to use this really dirty, gross carpet, and I think this color kind of works. I'm not going to have it in the bathroom. That is a monstrosity and always has been. Oh, just before we get like right into that, I did actually complete the outside, so I'll do a little walkthrough because you may have seen some gardens while we were doing the bottom of it. I filmed it, but I have lost the footage since. So I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. Right, here's the front. These chairs are debugged, so I don't think they'll be able to use them. Most of these plants are debugged too. Now, this little tombstone over here is, I'm imagining it's like a pet's tombstone. They come out, you know, walk around this little pebble pathway and maybe sit there and talk to their deceased pet. Also, yes, this is meant to be an abandoned house. Obviously, I haven't dressed it up like an abandoned house just yet, but you might be wondering, how are all these flowers thriving? You know, it's like someone's looking after them. And to that, I'll just say it's abandoned and it could potentially be haunted as well. So maybe there are dead bodies in the soil and the soil is very nutrient, and that is what's keeping all of these beautiful flowers alive. So do with that what you will. We have this massive tree out the back that I also found in debug. And then what I've done is created this little tiny lake with a little tiny bridge over it. Now, I know that the end of the property is right here. Just pretend the line's not there and the bridge makes more sense, right? Of course, you could always just walk around it, but I thought this was a bit prettier. I don't know. Again, we have more gardens. We have a little picnic table just underneath that tree. And I do have these dirt patches that were supposedly for gardens, but because this place is abandoned, I will be having grass grow over those. And then there is a bird bath as well. So that is what we have for the outside. Continuing upstairs, I think I'm going to use this same wallpaper upstairs, just in the hallway. So the double door entry to the master, and then I think I'm going to add a very fancy bed. I do like Princess Cordelia's bed like that. For the bedsides, I think I want to use these that came with the paranormal pack, I think. And we will go with black, of course. There won't be one on this side because the door is there. You know what? I've completely forgotten to light this whole house up. We'll add some sconces on the walls. I'm having difficulty whether or not this house should actually have electricity or if it should be really old and not have electricity at all. Then again, the look of those are so pretty. You just pop them right there next to the curtains. That is not a fire hazard, I assure you. I think I might use that over the table. I like this light for the kitchen. The only thing is, how are they going to see what they're doing? Could we add one of these under here? I know it's a white light. I think I'll change it to a yellow light. So that kind of works. And then I guess we could add a lamp on this table. Could do one of those little oil lamps like this. Okay, so downstairs is lit. Let's do upstairs. I feel like they made a really bad decision and went with wallpaper in the bathroom. I think that was a thing at a time. I think we'll do this weird checkered wallpaper in the bathroom. And then I think we can keep tiles for the floors. I think we can do either tile or linoleum for the floor. Maybe a well-used linoleum because, yeah, it's not being upkept. So I've actually just gone ahead and furnished the upstairs area real quick off camera. So this is what we have at the moment. Quite a dark little room, and of course we added these like raggedy looking rugs. So this is the baby's room over here. Pretty spooky looking. It kind of just looks like they grabbed the baby and ran. So we've got some abandoned train toys on the floor. Really old looking bassinet. And over here is our main bathroom for the entire home. So apparently at the end of the Victorian era, they were starting to introduce electricity to many homes. And so I'm pretending like maybe this house had half electricity, like they were just beginning to introduce it. So some rooms maybe still have candles or something. Here is our hallway, and then we'll head back downstairs and just do the whole table. Before I do that, I do want to change this archway. I feel like the green is just not meshing with the rest of the room. So we could do one like this. I think that looks a bit better. So I'm just going to put a whole table. We've got a lamp to go on it, and then this that I've just pulled out to also go on the whole table. I do like the look of this one. I think we'll go with that. We'll put the lamp on. We'll put this creepy little picture on. Then I think a mirror would go on here nicely. Like that. I think now's about the time we could probably go in and start making it look really abandoned. And if you go to the picture area, there's all of these options. We can also add items on the floor if you go to the rug section. So like dirty patch like this. Some mysterious scratches over here. We'll probably add a crack in the floor here too. These dog paws in the house, like maybe like a stray dog has come in. So I think the idea that I had was I wanted to add grass through all of these gardens. Like maybe the gardens are thriving because of the dead bodies, but that doesn't mean that grass won't grow through them. Sort of like this. So I just went ahead and continued putting down all of the grass. I thought I'd spray from it because it was really boring and time consuming. We're just doing a tour through the house now, and you might have noticed all the plants outside are a little bit brown and a little bit dead looking. That's because this is filmed in live mode and it's currently the winter season, so everything has died. So here is the final look of the haunted / abandoned Victorian house. So I'm not that big on history and I'm definitely not an architectural buff. This is probably not correct in any way, but you know, if you have some handy hints on Victorian era houses and builds, just let me know in the comments. If you like watching this video and like my little walkthrough, then make sure you subscribe, because I will definitely be doing more, if not for your entertainment, then my boredom. Thank you so much, and I will catch you later. Cheers.